This is Michael with the Vision Experience, and in this video we're going to go over some of the features and operations of your Preamp processor. This fantastic processor is really the central nervous system and brain for your entire system. Everything goes through it for your sound and your audio. It takes the video and sends it to the projector, takes your audio and sends it to the 7.1 outputs, and it has a lot of great features that are built into that. So we're going to go over some of those right now. Now you're going to have a special remote that we'll talk about in another video. That's a universal remote, but I'm going to just use the remote that comes with the processor for this video just for simplicity. Now for your inputs, HDMI 1, as we talked about, is your DVD player, and then you've got HDMI 2 and 3, 4 right here if you want to add outside devices. You can plug them right in here on the front bay, or you can plug it into the back of the unit. Now on the remote here, you simply have your input selections right here: HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI 3, HDMI 4. That's all there is to it, and that device is now being heard and seen through your entire system. You also have the Bluetooth signal here. That activates the Wi-Fi dongle right here, and that would allow you to access a Bluetooth signal from your smartphone or device, and also the DVD player also has that feature. So you actually have two ways that you can get to that feature, which is really, really great. Now you also have, as you can see, you've got these analog outputs or connections right here. So if you have another device where you want to plug in any type of a phone or something you want to plug in directly, it's all set for you. And so it's all about features and options and just, you know, simplicity to do all of those things. Now, I'm going to go to the menu for a second, and I'll show you some of the features on the menu. If you look on the first screen here, it gives you the input. Now, that just allows you to scroll up and down the different inputs. Some of those are the ones that I just spoke about. Now, what you can also do is you can rename the inputs. So, for instance, I've got HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI 3, and HDMI 4. Well, you could rename that if you wanted, if you were putting a TV or your laptop or whatever. You could just name those specifically to that device. So that's something that you can do if you choose to do so. Now the next thing we've got is the mode. Now this is the 7.1 processing that we're talking about. If you've got if you're playing a DVD and it's just a regular stereo output, this system will automatically up-convert that to 7.1 surround sound. And if you look at, you'll see what's lit right now is the PL11X. That is the 7.1. So when you're on that selection right there, everything you're getting is 7.1, and it has two EQ settings. If I push that and select, you've got music, and then you also have movie. And those are two EQ settings that are just set best in general for those two types of uses. Now you also have stereo. If you just want to run your audio in regular stereo. If you do all stereo, that basically means all your speakers on the right side are doing one channel, and all the speakers on the left side are doing the second channel. Neo 6 is basically a 6.1 kind of a surround sound. And then if you have your DVD with Dolby D, Dolby EX, or Dolby True encoding, it will automatically go to those three sound options on the bottom. Now, continuing, you also have, these are trims. What this means is that you can actually adjust the volume of each of your individual speakers up or down. So let's say when you got everything set up, you've got it calibrated, it sounds perfect, but one of the speakers needs to be maybe a little louder, a little quieter, just to your taste. Well, with this, you can simply select whatever speaker it is, like let's say it's the left front, and then you can literally just make the volume go up or down. It's that simple. Now the next thing we've got are zones. Your preamp has several different outputs, not only the 7.1. So you could have your home theater doing your full 7.1 surround sound, and then you could also run a stereo output to another room or another location, and it just gives you an opportunity to have other zones to do your sound with. And then finally, the last thing we have with this is the setup that I had mentioned. And there's a couple of things here. This gives you all of your main features here. For the input, that allows you to assign the inputs. So for instance, you can have any input connect with any output, and you're able to do like a whole matrix wiring. You don't have to worry about any of that. The way we've got this set up, it's just plug and play, simple. But the preamp does have these options, which are fairly extensive. And then, as we talked about for your speaker calibration, this is the setting for that we talked about. And then it's got other features and things that you can look at and enjoy as you look through the manual and learn about them. But the way we've got this set up now, it's going to be set and good to go right out of the box. But maybe when you have some time, have a good cup of coffee or a glass of wine and just kind of look through the manual and learn about these features, because there are some really exciting things about it that you may want to implement into your system down the road. So that's it for the preamp. We've got another video that we're including with this video manual that is actually from the manufacturer that goes over some of the features as well. But it's an all-inclusive, all-in-one controller for your entire system. It's intuitive, easy to use, ultra high quality, and it's just another great feature of your custom home theater.